It's just a character piece and somebody breaking down. And
it's an event, isn't it?
Yes.
How would you describe this film and the character that you play in it?
I truly think that this film is a film that starts conversations, and it's incredibly important that it's subjective and people take, you know, whatever they want from it. I like to describe it as a feeling more than anything. I feel like the tone and environment, that's supposed to resonate with you more.
I didn't know her work as well. He knew her.
I was a fan of her work. I saw the work she does. She's, you know, does incredible work with genre. In all the films that she's done, whether it's X or Scream, she's always kind of stood out for me as an incredible emotional performer. And, you know, she's doing a high wire act in this film. I mean, the third act, it's literally she's carrying.
No.
I think people would be really impressed by her performance.
I've never seen her do a role like this, and I knew she was talented, obviously we all do, but I didn't quite know how talented she was until we were shooting together. And yeah, like Abel said before, she truly blew me away. And she, you know, the third act of this film, she kind of puts on her shoulders.
Prioritize and say yes to and make time for.
It was unlike anything I had read or done before, which is very fascinating to me. I think I had really inspiring conversations with Trey and Abel about what they wanted to achieve. I knew the team behind it. Obviously, I respect Barry, Trey, Abel, Chase Irvin, the DP.
You know, what happens on the day is gonna, you know, bring the instincts forward, and that's what I love to do. So.
It was like the one time our characters actually interact.
Yeah, which was the last day for me, actually.
Yeah, it was your last day.
But you know, after seeing the movie, one of the first things I said was that I wish I had more time with Jenna, because it was a good day, and it was such a, without ruining it, it was such a,
there's so much projection that I think it's honestly confidence. And I feel like the older I got, I almost lost it a bit, which is so strange, but I think the only reason why I kept acting and stuck through with this was not only my passion for filmmaking and just being obsessed with being on set and learning and being exposed to so many different artists, than it is going to be positive. But I think more than anything, you just have to be grateful for, you know, the experiences that you are getting and take them with grace, but also just don't let people push you around. I think sometimes in my career as well, I felt like a puppet, or I felt like I had to be in a certain position, or people told me I couldn't do certain things, and that was incredibly frustrating. But you've got to let it kind of fuel your fire almost. I think she represents the feminine piece of Abel's brain, kind of a bit that maybe his musical persona doesn't touch on as much, but it's still obviously a huge part of any individual. Annie is very emotional and sensitive and in tune with Abel, and she sees that she's hurting, and she's hurting too because of him. So everybody was just so innovative and creative, and a lot of the shots that we were doing were unlike anything I've ever done before. So it just was incredibly exciting and thrilling. And Abel was so vulnerable in this film. It was so easy to work alongside of him because, I don't know, it's just, it was a good, fortunate connection thing where I didn't really feel like we had to struggle with.
Yes, vice versa, same thing, of course. But again, she is a master at her craft, and I was kind of like a, you know, little amateur actor. So what I noticed about her is that she's really patient, very patient, and cares about the scene, and she cares about the writing, and she had incredible ideas, and it just really felt like a really, truly honest collaboration. That's what it really felt like. It felt like this was all of us.
I don't know what I hope that they're feeling, but I truly can say from the friends and family that have seen it, from my experience working on it, anybody that I know that have seen this film, while their lifestyles or their lives or their experiences may be very different to Abel's, they can't help but resonate with that feeling. And we all know what it's like to feel lost. We all know what it's like be scared of the future, to lose trust within yourself very quickly. So it's a very emotional film, and I hope that people are able to resonate with that side of themselves and allow themselves to, you know, kind of open up and open up to the film. I think for me personally, it was pretty much the team attached, and I was kind of unsure what to do, and it's different to be in I swear my career was almost like night and day. you know, I'll just open up one day. So I didn't know I was taking meetings, but Trey and Abel are such incredibly kind, warm.
I felt like it was personal to everyone.
Yes, it felt very lax in the best way possible, where it's like, it almost, I feel like, made the scenes better just because it was so, everybody was so
comfy.
Yeah, it just, like you said, it just felt like a bunch of people getting together and like, hey, let's shoot something pretty much. So there was no.
Go to fictional character you'd be best friends with.
Oh, this is so hard.
I'm gonna say Goofy.
Whoa. Whoa.
I know, that's the first thing.
Oh yeah, from the Goofy movie, to be specific.
It's not a Goofy.
No.
Yeah, Goofy from a Goofy movie. Yeah.
Goofy from the Goofy movie that's a good one, actually.
Wait, what would you do with Goofy?
I don't know, go on a camping trip, I guess?
Oh God, you know, I recently just rewatched Parker Posey and Party Girl, and she was pretty cool. I would be interested in her.
Goat psychological horror.
We talked about Possession.
Possession, yeah.
Being a good one.
I gotta say Alfred Hitchcock for most influential.
Right.
So maybe it has to be Psycho.
People need to talk about that one more. Goat future song.
March Madness.
Okay. Can't think of, I mean, I also feel like just
I think I won this one.
Tarantino in general, yeah.
I won twice now.
See,
There's not any debates here.
So it is a competition.
Ooh, I like this one. Goat Jenna Ortega role.
I don't know what to do here.
I think the role in X was fucking incredible.
I was gonna say, I liked her because she kind of sucked. Like, she was very annoying, very wishy-washy.
And your death was hilarious in that.
Yeah, the death was incredible to shoot. Oh, Weeknd lyric? Goat Weeknd lyric? Oh. God, that's tough.
You gotta plug the movie. You gotta say something from the film.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, well, is it a spoiler if I say No. Gasoline. I think Gasoline has great lyrics. I agree with you, actually. Goat pseudonym you've used.
I mean, The Weeknd?
That's it.
Wait, you gotta answer too.
No, I think that takes it. So we're done.
Well, you gotta answer too.
I don't think I do.
All right, next. Goat movie you weren't in but wanted to be in.
It should be something while I was alive, no?
It could be anything.
No.
No, but sometimes there's performances that are so nice that you just don't even want to touch.
Well, how would you want to maybe be on set for that? Maybe as a supporting character, just to experience?
Oh my God, would love to work on Woman Under the Influence. Very too. Goat rapper.
I'm gonna say Hove.
I grew up in an Ice Cube household, so I feel like if I didn't say Ice Cube, it would be terrible for my family. What thing about fame?
I mean, privacy, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't get worse than that.
Privacy, the parasocial.
Yeah. Want to go deeper into it, or if you have time?
I don't know. I feel like I say so much about social media already. How I feel about it is very strong because you're doing things online and you're not having to do it to people's faces. There's a huge issue with exposed to whether it be words or gore and violence. I just feel like people don't understand the weight of what they're saying and what's happening. And so many times they're speaking on people's personal lives that you weren't there. You don't know. So it's not your place. And if someone did that to your life, I don't know. It's just it's very strange to me. People I feel like nowadays are a lot more entitled.
Rumor you've heard about yourself.
Well, I've already said the Johnny Depp thing, where we were in a relationship, allegedly.
What?
Never met him.
I never saw that.
It went on for so much so that people were asking me on set. Oh, how's it going?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?